back. I said we're back.
Hi, kids, and welcome to another exciting installment of the Jumbo vs. Rutan playthrough series of World War II. Currently, I decided to take the Japanese this time because I was tired of losing.
We're on episode 43 of 10,912.
But hey, who's counting? Certainly not me.
I didn't put a north counter before, and is that the correct direction?
North is... yeah, that's the
From the
correct
northeast?
north
Yeah,
direction.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so we're playing BFP-030, mainly near the coast. Japanese win by getting 10 or more buildings,
Don't
which,
know how that's gonna work, but we'll do our best.
yeah, it's certainly an uphill battle. The further we get into this scenario, the more I'll have to say about it, really. Yeah, what else? What else to mention? Entrenching is not allowed. Kindling not allowed. It's light jungle. Um, I set up as if you're off board. Bonsai is not available turn one, and Chinese can declare hand to hand.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Woo! And I got reinforcements, and you have reinforcements. So
I believe my reinforcements come on turn 3, if I remember correctly.
yeah, and I have to remember mine come on turn 4, because otherwise it's a bit of a problem.
Alright, well, first things first, let's go ahead and roll for weather. No weather. That's unfortunate. Okay. I have no rallies. Do you have any rallies?
I do not.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go to the movement phase, because I'm not firing anything. Alright. So, these guys on the top here are going to CX, and they're going to go 1, 2,
Sure.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Yep.
5.
Okay.
Um, these guys are going to also CX, and they are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
These guys are going to also CX, and they're going to go 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay.
And these guys are going to go 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6.
Sounds good.
Alright. These guys down here are going to CX. And they're going to go 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
5, 6.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think there's a possibility for me to see him no matter what, so.
These guys. Well, you know, let's get this out of the way first because I kind of want to see what your reaction to this is going to be. So we're going to CX, and they're going to bypass 1,
Okay.
bypass 2, 3.
Hold on. When you're bypassing V10. Okay, so you're bypassing V10. Is there anything crazy about bypassing? No, no, I need you to be back in V10. Because if you're bypassing, I think, how tall is bamboo? Should just be level 1, right?
It is level 1 obstacle.
Okay. Because when you get to V10, I'll need you to reveal.
Okay.
And then I'm taking the opportunity to shoot a mortar.
Okay.
Should be clear. Because I'm just firing on the area target type. What was it? Range 9. Doesn't matter. And break.
So... 3.
How you 3?
Because it is not a stream hex.
That is not a stream hex. How is that not a stream hex?
Because according to the rules, a stream hex has to be water that goes across 2 hex sides. And I looked at the rules. They do not count hexes like this as a stream hex. In fact, I thought, like, what do they count it as? And I checked to see if it counts as a gully hex. It does not define it. It just says it's not a stream hex. Is all it says. It doesn't tell me what kind of hex it is. I don't know if it counts as open ground, or if it counts as a gully. Either of which I'm okay with, but I know for a fact it does not count as a stream.
That is like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. How does it not count as a stream hex? It doesn't even count as a pond? No, pond is surrounded on all sides. But then, like, how... What the fuck is it counted as, then?
That's the question I was looking at, because it doesn't tell me.
Because, like... Because it's like AA4 isn't a stream hex, right?
Which one?
AA4, like, that's not a stream hex. So what kind of hex is it counted as?
That's counted as a pond hex, I believe.
Now, a pond is it is surrounded by land on all sides. But that's not. So it has to be a water obstacle hex.
Yes.
But, like... Because that's why I was like, I don't know why you'd set up so many guys on that side, because I don't think, like, I don't know if you can cross, and even if you cross, it's a lot of moving factors, but all water obstacles are one level beneath their surrounding terrain, usually level 1. Grass line is formed where a water obstacle hex meets the ground level or higher terrain feature. And I really wish that the thing I was looking at had like one photo of a
Yeah.
hex.
I know that in the stream, like if for the stream rules at least, it does like provide examples and of like what non-stream hexes look like, and so yeah, this would not count as a stream hex, but this one would, and this one would
Yeah,
because
because they
they
cross over.
cross over to the other hexes. But like M10 won't. That won't not be a stream hex. But that's what I was saying earlier, where it's like it does not tell me that, oh, instead of a stream hex, it's this hex. It just says, all it says, it's a non-stream hex.
Mm. Yeah, and it's not helpful because water obstacles only says canal, river, pond, lake, ocean. But like a lake ocean is a body of water so large that it extends unimpeded across the entire length of a map board and covers that map board edge with water obstacle hexes. So that still doesn't actually help like AA4 or whatever. I guess like AA4 has to be a river, I suppose, and then becomes a stream in two directions. But then that hex isn't. But like, and it wouldn't be counted as a gully?
I checked the gully rule. Like, I checked, well, the gully rules. It doesn't say anything about water obstacles or anything with water, and then even in the stream stuff, it doesn't say anything about it. It just says it's a non-stream hex.
You know, for whatever tip or whatever Buddy provided, it would have been nice if he'd been like, "Oh yeah, just look up this rule because this is what the hex is," rather than just being like, "Oh, it's not a stream hex." Because it doesn't really fucking help when you you don't give a solution.
I don't know what it would be. It's just, what was it?
Okay, can I find? I need to like. Okay, I'm gonna open up a second game, and I really hope this doesn't like fuck everything up, so I can see what 22J0 is. But to do so, I have to load up map 22.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I loaded up map 22 and I loaded up map 15.
But is 22 what we're looking at here, or?
Yeah, both of them are, like, similar.
Okay, so this says J0, but that's what?
It's up at the top.
Yeah, but that's K1.
Map 22. Let me bring it
Yeah,
up.
I thought I'm looking at 22. Yeah, I'm looking at 22. So either this is like I don't. This
Hold
is
on, let me
off by one on both of them. What the fuck?
wait. Let me take a look here. So you said
The rule book says 22J0 and X10, but it's K1 and W10.
22. Oh, 22. Okay. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
I wonder if it's like an old version of the map had it in different spots, but
Or no, I think what it's doing, it's not providing a example for that. It's providing the example of you being able to bypass.
like there's no question that you'd be able to bypass K0 or J0 K1 because like
Um,
there's nothing to block that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You don't
So
get anything out
yeah.
of it really, but
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, you no, wait, that was 22J0. So we're 13G4 and
because when it says non-stream redness, like I'm thinking, oh, it's the end of the hex, right? Like
okay, let's go with 13 or yeah, let's say 13. 13 G4 and I6. Yeah, G4 and I6 on map 13 do not count as streams.
yeah, but I mean, at least like at least in those you're not going in them because they're marshes, right? But like I'm trying to think what is, because the colors are different, right? In
Mm.
G4, for example, it implies to me that you're not going to a lower level, whereas G5 and on the map we're playing, right? Like going into W10 implies that you'd be going to a lower level. And I'm very confused by how that's written too, because it's like, I guess technically like Q6 is cut off so that the other X's. Okay. I really wish they would have given one example. Man, how has ASL lived this long and not had one good example of that? Whatever. Let's treat it as fucking open ground, I guess. Like, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not particularly a fan of it because I think that's. It seems silly that you would have a depiction take the entire thing and you're just like, I get to move for free.
As I said, I thought it was weird too, but I was like, well, do I go through the sea of Chinese single stacks, or do I go swing it from the south, or I guess the
But
west?
but it's like the reason why is because it's like, oh, you're not supposed to be able to go through there one movement factor. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's the entire reason behind it. But whatever.
So 1, 2, 3. Um, bypass 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Um, and then what do I say? 7, 8 in the woods.
It's jungle,
Oh, in the jungle.
but yeah, if
But
it's
it's
if it's two to get into light jungle.
okay. Yeah. Well, I'm saying because of the path.
I mean, if you're taking path, it should just be one, right? I just
Okay.
forget if do you still get the terrain bonus if you're doing the path, or is it
Yes, you for paths, all like the woods are still considered the same. It's just the movement that's affected.
right? What do we got here for?
So I guess that wouldn't matter then if I'm saying the woods because it'd be the same.
I'll take a 6 down or a 6 flat though. Doesn't matter.
All right, and then these guys are going to CX, and they're gonna go 2,
Mm-hmm.
3. I'll reveal because you're gonna see me. 4.
Wait, hold on. You two into U9,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
three
3,
bypass
4.
4. Right.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
5, bypass 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 8. I'm thinking with weird portals. Um, this guy's like so isolated.
Yeah, I gotta make you fight for every building.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why are you he's so fucking isolated, man? But why would I wait? See, it's like you gotta make me fight for every building, but at the same time, do you actually come with any whatchamacallits? I actually have to pull the scenario up. I don't.
Yeah. Well, I set up as off board, right? So everybody is
Yeah,
concealed, and then I have a bunch
yeah.
of concealment counters. So
So you do have a bunch of concealment counters. So it's like
correct.
that's one of the things where it's like if I was me, would I put somebody there? Or knowing that I'm the Chinese and I know I can't win a one-on-one close combat fight with the Japanese because that's what's going to come down to.
Well,
Would I?
I got hand to hand, so
I know you got hand to hand, but like the Japanese are better at it.
Sure, but hand to hand is deadly on either side, right? So
Fair enough. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm looking at the wrong... I was in the wrong DMs. Oopsies. I was like, where the fuck is it? It's like, oh, it's somebody else. Um... Okay, melee near the coast. Melee near the coast. Here we go. So you do get 10 extra. So I think... I'm just talking out loud now because there's no reason to not to at this point. Um... I'm thinking that you wouldn't put somebody there just to conserve the manpower. But I've been wrong before, so we'll see what happens.
imagine coming down to 9 buildings and the one you could have taken.
No, I'm still gonna take it. The fact of the matter is, do I send more than just 2 squads to go mess with them?
Mm.
Which, I mean, that sounds like a lot for just 1 squad of the building. Anyways, we're gonna CX this guy, and he's gonna bypass for 1, 2, 3. Bypass for 4. You see me. 5. So I can't bypass for 6. Damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Um, yeah. Just in case, because that's gonna get clogged regardless. But yeah, you know what? We're going to move, and we're gonna go 2, 4, 6. I don't know if you can see me or not.
Probably not. Can this guy see? No. No, you're good.
Okay. So then this guy is gonna go 2, bypass 3, 4, or 5, and he gets spotted. Okay. And I believe that's all my movement. So on to your defensive fire phase.
Well, I'll try again with these dorks as a 3-up 1. Nope. And is there anybody else? Nope. Fence fire phase.
Okay. We are gonna shoot into here for we won't shoot the LMG. We'll shoot for 8 up 2.
1.
Are considered buildings, not huts.
Are they considered buildings?
For the special rules, I believe so. All buildings are wooden, exception huts are buildings.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Cool. I'll take it.
So that'll be 8 up 2. Nothing. Well, it's a good thing I didn't do the machine gun. Let's see.
It would have been fine.
It would have been fine, but I wouldn't have been able to live with myself.
If you'd broken it. Yeah, they're the first guys in. They'll die.
I hope not. We'll go to route phase.
Okay. No routes?
No routes. Advance phase. These guys will advance into here. These guys will advance into here. You'll advance into here. You'll advance into here. You guys will advance into here. You guys will advance into here. You'll advance into here. You'll advance into here. We're all happy and fun-loving. So, Oh, it's elected early too, so let's just go ahead and go to CC phase. Um, Yep, that's what I thought.
Alright. So, ambush?
Ambush.
No ambush.
No ambush. This goes immediately into hand to hand. This is going to be 9 to 3, which is 3 to 1.
I have the desire. I'll select your squad with the LMG. That's a 1 to 2.
Okay. So 3 to 1 is a 10, plus 1 for me being CX, minus 1 for me being Japanese, minus 1 for the leader.
Yeah.
So
Minus 1
basically,
overall.
minus 1 for what?
You have a -1 overall.
Okay. So basically, don't roll 12 me. Cool.
And squad's dead.
That's unfortunate.
Small gains. Gotta make small gains wherever I can get them.
But that's one building down.
I wasn't. Never mind. I was gonna be really excited if my colored die was a 1.
No. How many Chinese squads do you have? Actually, 13 as well. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Weather. No change. Oh, excuse me. Rally phase. I got a mortar to try and repair. And try they did not.
I'm gonna try to pick up the LMG. I pick it up.
Okay. This guy is quickly not being helpful. I have no other actions. We'll go into prep fire. Oh, excuse me.
I do have a medium planted somewhere. That's concerning.
Nope. Shut up. Okay, I am going to. I'm gonna skip prep fire. Movement phase. I'm going to have this 126 is going to drop his mortar and go into EE7 for 2 movement points.
Okay.
And then into DD7 for 4 total.
Okay.
And then guy in Z1 is going to assault move to AA1. And then hopefully this will this up. Cool. And then Z2 into AA2. And again, hopefully this won't mess it up. Cool. Yeah. Defense fire phase.
This guy will fire into here for 6 up to.
Yep.
Nope.
We're very consistent on our 9s and above.
Tens. A lot of 10s. Not looking good for that.
Oops.
This guy will shoot here for 4 up 2. Nope. Jeez. That's not looking good. Okay, that'll be all my defensive fire.
Okay. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes, none. Advances. Advances. Boy, howdy. Unit in DD8 is going to advance into EE8. Alright, this better work. Cool. Rearrange those. Do I want to advance anything else? Let's see, XM. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Guy in EE7 is also going to advance to DD7.
Okay.
The guy in CC1 is going to... Actually, can I? PTO terrain. Bamboo. Can you advance into bamboo? Yeah. Eh?
It's like a minimum move thing. It's like, let me.
Because
Bamboo.
bamboo, it's M, JPST money. Uh, M, big M. Where's big M? Requires minimum move, low crawl, or advance. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to without losing concealment, right?
Yeah, basically, I think so.
Hmm. Okay, well, I just won't. But I will advance the BB7 into BB8.
Okay.
And as a result, I think I'm going to advance BB6 to BB7, CC6 down to BB6. And that'll be it for advances. CC, it's a 337.
Okay.
Ambush. Okay, well, I don't think you... Do you
No,
ambush?
I don't think so. Because you get what? Isn't it -2 for being concealed, or?
Yeah, yeah, and you have a -2 + 1. So there's no ambush, so I'll just delete that. I'm going hand to hand because there's literally no reason not to. And it'll be 1 to 2 against everybody. What's up? Damn.
5 to 3. Is that
It's a 3 to 2.
2 and 3 to 2?
Should be, yeah.
Okay, 3 to 2. So I need 9 or less, and you're dead.
Sucks. And that's it. Oh, can anybody see this guy?
Uh,
I don't think so, because this jungle is 2 levels. Maybe...
no.
No? Wow. Oh, because that's calculating from inside the spot, right?
Okay. Well, then,
But
no.
if
Okay.
you check from V10,
It still doesn't.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
It says that the these woods block it.
Yeah, cool. So he gains concealment essentially. Do I have to roll for it, or is it automatic if nobody has LS? I think I have to roll for it because I'm within.
Oh, if nobody's with an LS, I think it's automatically you automatically get it because you're in concealment terrain.
But I think there's a because I think the rule is like if for gain, it's if you're not in concealment terrain. Why is it not in concealment in an easy to
You,
locate spot?
usually, it's like if it's in open ground and there's no one in LOS, that's when you really have to like roll for it.
Yeah,
But if you're in concealment terrain and there's no LOS, that's like automatic, I believe.
yeah. Unit that is within 16 of an unbroken, not in concealment, and is out of LOS, or an infantry unit that is beyond 16 hexes from all unbroken ground enemies, but in the LOS of at least one of them. So it's not that. It's not the first, not the second. So yeah, it's automatic. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's turn one.
Cool. Japanese turn 2. Weather. No. Rally phase. I have no rallies. You have no. Oh, you have a repair. Oh no, you
Nope,
dropped it.
I dropped it.
Okay. Prep fire. Shit. I gotta try. 6 up to 9. Damn, dude. I have
Easy
not hit
rolls.
anything below 9 today in terms of IFT.
Same.
Uh,
What a terrible number.
I know we were only 2 turns in, but damn, dude. All right. We got to keep moving. We're in the jungle, so but this will come off, thankfully. Um, this will come off, and these guys are going to assault move into here.
Okay.
Um, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to. These guys are actually going to go up here for 2.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3,
As in
4,
bypass or 3 BB10?
3 to end bypass.
Okay.
2, 3 and bypass. 2, 3. So there are 4 there.
Okay.
5, 6,
Okay.
and then these guys are gonna go. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
These guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are gonna go bypass 1, 2, 3, and this guy's gonna break off, and he's gonna on that. He's gonna go 4. Come on, guys, don't do this to me. There we go. And then we'll get rid of the CXs here. And this guy is going to assault move into here. These guys will assault move into here. And this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Okay. That is all my movements. Your defensive fire, so. What is my sniper, by the way? So,
Your sniper? Your sniper's 3, I think?
3. 3.
Yeah. No chance of hitting those numbers.
Yeah.
Do I have any defensive fire? Nah. I think that's Fireface.
Yeah, interesting indeed. Nah, no advanced fires. We'll go ahead and go to route. I have no routes, you have no routes.
Nope.
Go ahead and go to advance. These guys will advance into here. These guys will advance into here. This guy will advance here. This guy... Actually, no. Both of them will just advance into BD9. This guy will advance here. These guys will advance into here. You will advance to right here. You guys will advance into here, and you will advance into here.
I think your guy in... Yeah, BB2 has to reveal himself no matter what. Because he's advancing into open ground, but I'll just reveal this guy, just so.
Okay. Alright, where do we start?
This is your choice. You're the attacker.
Alright, we'll start here.
Okay. I guess a 337 ambush. I'm pretty sure we're just even, so no ambush. I'm at a 1 to 2. It's automatic hand to hand. You're at a 3 to 2.
3 to 2, and so that is going to be a 10 or less.
No, you want to kill 9 or less.
9 or less. There you go.
And then, oh man, 2 11s in a row. That sucks ass. I would love to get better rolls.
Alrighty. Then we'll do this one. That's what I thought. Uh, okay. Well, so far so good, I guess. We'll do this one next.
Okay. I have. Oops. Almost tried yours. Ambush chance.
Oof. Um, Here, let me reveal mine. Yes.
No ambush.
Um,
No, because we both have
no,
-2s. You'd have minus. You guys are first line, so you'd have -3, but it
3.
still doesn't bring you enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 4 to 6. That's not good.
I'll be at a 3-2.
2 to 3, which is what, 1 to 3? 1 to 4?
Uh,
Or
or you're 1-2.
I'm 1 to 2. Okay, I need a 6 or less. Hopefully 7 or less. Or, you know what I mean.
A result.
Yeah. I got him.
3-2 kills him. Everybody
Alright.
dies.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. I got a 1 as well, so both. Actually, I'll just roll this. Yeah, both mortars blow up too.
That's fine. I didn't know what I was going to do with them anyways. But potentially a 1 to 2 squad trade-off is pretty good. Then we'll go to here. Okay.
Oof, okay.
Oh, I get the
Ambush.
ambush. Okay, so was a -1 for ambush, minus by ambush. So I got a -3 overall. And that's was it 9 to 6, so it's that 3 to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you choose to do that, obviously, or just go against one squad or whatever.
I'm gonna go for it. There we go, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Oof. That is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of your 13 squads already.
Yeah, I don't really need reminders.
Oh,
It's like I said,
God.
I built towards one side because
Yeah.
at W10, I was like, that's a stream hex. I don't see why it wouldn't
I
be.
honestly, I would like chalk this up on the failure of the guy who designed it.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an SSR that you could put to say like W10 is a stream hex or whatever. Um, I do think though that there is something to be said about how unclear that MMP is about on a hex like that, because you could easily have one paragraph that just says, um, the end of a stream hex is still counted as a depression hex,
Hmm.
but not it doesn't impede otherwise. So like you go down for one, or 2 or whatever, but you still have to go up a level, blah blah blah. I think there's ways to write it. I just don't think the MMP for whatever reason has ever decided to make that clear, and it
Okay.
just doesn't come up enough.
Yeah.
Weather? Nope. No rally actions.
No.
Okay. Prep fire. Man, I might as well with that guy. Then. Hmm.
How am I supposed to? Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I'm gonna do 6 flat. Okay. And then I will do a 9 up 1 against you guys in AA1.
Okay.
7 on 9 is 1 check.
Oh, great. So 9 or less. He's fine.
Sniper.
Then I have 7 or less for both of those. He's fine. Dude, wow.
Okay.
You get 3 sniper checks.
I get
No.
1 sniper, 4-2 here goes to these guys.
Okay. Just stripes one of them, I'm guessing. Yeah.
I think. I mean, correct me if I've always assumed it's reduction because the way I've always looked at it is because they don't break, they're reduced, which is different from striping, but that's always how I've read it.
Where is it? Step reduction. Never arm kills. Nope, it's step reduction, because it's 1.11. Whenever an armed non-berserk Japanese squad fails an IFT collateral attack bombardment, FPF, or suffers a DR1 sniper attack, it undergoes step reduction.
Even worse. It's super worse.
And so it doesn't matter which one gets it, so I'll just do the top one.
Cool. That wasn't. You still have to roll for ties though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Did both of them get it, or?
Nope. And then sniper activation for the third. Okay, cool. Love it. Alright, that was the prep fire against those guys. I might as well 10 up 2.
If you want to call it a wash, I'm more than.
Is it even a Pintash check? No. Sick. No, I'm gonna try and power through it. At worst, it'll just be a short stream. Yeah, you know, fuck it. Like, I gotta do shots. 4 down 1. 6 on 4, normal morale check, no rate. Cool, sick. Love it.
Oh, he breaks.
Yeah.
There we go.
We did something. Yep, that's it. Moving phase. Guys in EE8 are going to assault move to FF7.
Okay.
That's all my moves. So that's fire.
Defensive fire. Okay, these guys are going to shoot into here for 7 up 2. Out of the cower, so that's going to go 8 on the 4. It's a Pentast. No, not even Pentast. Okay. So then these guys are going to fire here for 12 up 1. 7 on the 12. One check.
Well.
Do you want to end it?
No, I'm still until you break like 2 of the dudes. I'm expecting to hold out. I'm not quitting just yet.
Okay. Let the guy see that? No. Maybe. How's that Hex looking? Maybe not. Could do that. You know what? I'll do that. So the first squad here is going to use the leader, and he's going to fire 8 up 1 into here.
Sure.
5 on the
8 is a
8
2 check. They pin.
Okay.
No sniper. 3 6s in a row. Sick. Love it.
And then the other squad is going to fire 4 into here.
Okay.
6 on a 4 is a normal.
And he's fine.
Okay. Maybe I should just blasted everyone at the same target.
Hey, look, at least you're getting low rolls.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least I got the low rolls here.
From 9s and only 10s to 6s. 4s and 6s.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh god. Um, let's go ahead and say that's the end of that.
Okay. No advancing fire. Routes. Me
That
first.
guy. Oh yeah, you first.
Uh, me four, 1, 2, 3, 4. So BB6 can route away. Uh, the nearest that he's allowed to go is, I think, technically EE6, but he can't get there in a full turn of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll go to DD5, and he stays equidistant from this guy, so he doesn't ever get closer.
Okay. Then this guy is just gonna go here.
Sure. Advances. Can't advance that guy. I gotta take those off. FF7 and co go to AA or A7. Uh, I'll throw CC2 into BB1, and that's it. No CC. Turn 3.
All right. Well, this guy's gonna try a self rally. Doesn't get it. Got off.
Don't.
Oh,
Horsemen's. Although at this point, I'm not sure we even need 'em.
I don't know, man. You're like really. No, I can't even say you're killing me in close combat. You only killed one squad.
Yeah.
Oh no, you killed two squads. Two squads. But even
Yeah,
then,
two half squads and a squad, yeah.
yeah. But even then, that's still kind of like besides the point. uh. All right. Whether. Oh, whether I forgot to roll over. Yep.
You were on it, but you got an 8 all the same.
Uh,
Oh no, wait, you rolled self rally. Never mind. Yeah, but you
yeah.
still got 8s anyways.
Yeah. You're up to you now.
I gotta take off pins because I always forget, and
All right.
I can't self rally. But I'm gonna keep the DM.
Okie dokie. Well, we're gonna go slide into the prep fire here. Um, why not? We're gonna have 16 up one into here.
Okay.
Okay, take a shot at that. 10 on the 16. Okay,
Normal.
with normal.
And somehow
Yeah.
they're both fine.
Okie dokie. Well, see, there you go. Fortune favors.
Yeah.
Um,
I just have to do really bad plays and let everything sort themselves out.
yeah.
This is such a scuffed scenario.
That did. That's what, like, I was always worried that, like, maybe I wouldn't know how, like, to design my own scenarios. But then it's like playing scenarios like these, and I realized not everybody knows the rules.
True. I mean, at the very least, like, I think this is a good point for me to mention uh, a buddy of mine, Steve. Nobody knows him, or at least I'd be surprised if anybody in like Vaso or whatever knew him. But the local guys do. He's an awesome dude, and I think it stands to reason that sometimes you just have to have the same mentality he has, where he has a lot of critical hit products, and admittedly I do too, by proxy or otherwise. And it's like, yeah, some of the scenarios are quote unquote bad, or like they just don't play well or whatever. But sometimes you're more involved, or you're more invested in like how does it actually play out, rather than caring about like winning or losing, or like what the historical result would be. And I think this is a great example of that. Of like, ah, you know what? If the idea is that I should like sucker punch you constantly by just like skulking all the time, then that's a shitty scenario design.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you just basic other principle is like if you make it so like there's only one way your enemy can come from, that's also kind of scuffed.
Absolutely.
Uh, but I don't know if this was intentional or not.
Mm-hmm. Like at the very least, you can. I find you can forgive. Like if W10 was supposed to be a stream hex, for example, right? You can still cross streams, so that's not technically out of the question. It does mean that
Mm-hmm.
you're spending a lot of movement, factors to get through that hex, no matter what. Um,
Yeah.
but I think ultimately the big thing is the Japanese get the bonsai, right? And you suffer.
I totally forgot about the bonsai.
Yeah, and
Thank
it's
you
like,
for reminding me.
and you don't suffer as many penalties for it. So like you don't. It's not that big a deal, in terms of like movement, because you can guarantee yourself 8, right? Without CXing, which is pretty dope. Uh, but yeah, like it's just if you forget about it, you don't think about it or whatever. Yeah, you kind of you have a harder time breaking through just the north side, well, north, on the map.
Yeah, speaking of bonsai, let me take a look at that.
You have to have LOS, and I don't think you have LOS. Uh, you certainly don't from BB7 because higher level CC7 and bamboo. It,
Well, I was
you
gonna
know.
say, like, does it, like, I could bonsai charge a concealed unit, right?
Yes, I don't think there's a restriction on whether or not it has to be a known target.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if it had to be a known target, to be honest.
I'm
Um,
double checking it right now. Uh,
uh, Declare bonsai enemy unit.
must align adds to an enemy unit the target with an 8 hexes and train routines.
Is it just
Um,
enemy unit or known enemy unit? Human
at
wave.
least at least one unit in the human wave train must have a line of sight to an enemy unit, in parentheses the target, within 8 hexes, which the train will move towards that movement phase.
Yeah, so it's not known enemy unit, so you're good.
Okay. Well, I think I could see that. I'd be really weird if I couldn't. So these guys are gonna bonsai charge
How dare you?
into here.
How dare you?
You know what? I totally forgot bonsai was a thing until you brought it up.
You're welcome.
uh,
Don't
this.
ever say I don't help out my opponents. YouTube.
Don't say I ever didn't do anything for you. Where's the bonsai marker? Why did
Infantry, and then unit infantry, then human wave bonsai. That's at the bottom.
human wave bonsai? Dang it! I wish I had the soundboard for this, but I don't. I could make it, but it won't be. But we'd have to move to my server in order for that to be a thing. Okay, so we're gonna go one.
Okay, so we'll just leave it off because it doesn't. You don't need to. Whatever.
Yeah.
These guys are revealing. Mortar's gonna shoot. It's whatever. Obviously, it didn't work. First fired, and you're good on that impulse.
Two.
And then you're still good because the crew can't shoot again or whatever.
Yeah. And then here we go.
And now they have to shoot. It is a 1.5 flat. Nothing, and it doesn't cause them to break because it's not that stuff.
Okay. Do they automatically go into CC or?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the benefit of of the human, well, bonsai charge, is that you automatically go into CC, and the reason why there's the counter, that says lax, is because if you when the bonsai charge ends, right,
Hmm.
at the end of the movement phase, you're not considered still in like human wave, bonsai, whatever, so you become good order again.
Okay.
So the lax is for when you get to advance. So again, that's why like bonsai charge is so powerful. It's like you target a concealed unit, you run 8, you can survive however many shots anyways, and then even if you don't reach, because bonsai does not require you to reach it, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
you just have to be like 8 hexes or whatever. You can still advance. So
You know, this is more on me because I wasn't like looking at what you have. But just like I was thinking, like, man, he's gonna have like two squads in there, gonna roll like a 3 down 2, and he's gonna kill me.
I wish.
Oh god. Okay, so these guys are going to. Why are we doing this?
I
These
mean, like,
guys.
the way I see it is like I had two mortars, and the first one rolled an 11 on its opening shot, and the second one rolled a 10 on its original shot. I don't really have options here. Like,
Yeah. So this guy's gonna CX and he's gonna go one,
hmm,
2,
sure,
3, 4, 5, 6.
okay.
This guy is gonna. If you're in CC, can you still spot guys when they're concealed?
I see. I think there's something about concealment loss doesn't matter. You still lose it, I think, but
Okay.
uh,
One, two,
from a
three,
good order,
four,
not just unbroken enemy ground unit.
five.
Right, sorry, I was thinking of preventing getting it. So that guy would still retain it. Because I think CC is. Are you in good order in CC, or is it just melee? I think
There
it's
we go.
all forms of CC, you're not good order. Good.
Is it okay if I keep moving my guys while we're doing that?
Yeah, as long, yeah, if you're going the same directions or whatever. I'm just trying to see.
Okay. One, two,
Yeah, I don't see anything about it, so you probably
four,
retain it.
5, 6. Um, these guys are gonna assault move here.
Sure.
These guys will assault move here. Um, these guys. Now, my original plan was to like go into here and then cross the stream into here, but then I realized like there is no possible way for that to happen because I have to pay 4 just to exit the stream into an open ground hex.
You can no, because you could go. Why would it be 4 to get out?
Because it's a stream. It's double what it is to get out of a gully, which would be 2.
But you'd still be able to get out because it'd just be 4, right?
Yeah, fair enough. I could CX. Well, yeah, I could CX my way out of it and get into
Well,
there, but
so you could CX, but also like if you, uh,
because the
you could,
buildings here were count for 2.
yeah, but I'm thinking about like going into bypass, um, and
No,
then
fair.
like late CX. But you could also minimum move,
But it's
which is
3 to
not.
get. I was gonna say it's 3 to get in, and then 4 to
Yeah.
get out.
And
I can't.
do you have to?
Yeah.
Do you have to be? Do you like automatically like? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not minimum move. It's the other one. With the red counter.
Uh,
Hazardous movement. It's not hazardous movement to go stream, right?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Yeah, like minimum move, you could do a minimum move. May make a minimum move of 1 hex during its movement phase, even if CX or lacking the move effect, just pay the full entry cost of the hex. It's just that you would have, yeah, you'd like beat CX and all that other crap. So,
Yeah. I mean, going around will take just as much time, so I might as well do it. Go around and not like
uh,
risk being
I,
stuck there.
I don't know if going around is faster, to be honest, because you have to go
Well,
through. You're going through a jungle, then bamboo or not bamboo.
it'd be 2, 4, uh, 6. We'll just say here, and then advanced 7 would be make put me right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 would put me back out here, then advance here. Well, moving regular, that'll be 3 into here. I can't advance up, can I? Because that'd be 4, 5, 6 to advance. And that can...
You could. Can't you? Because you're not CX'd?
But I can only do 4, right?
I thought it. I don't think it matters for advance. If you advance, what
Oh,
is it? There's a thing for it. Um, an advance into any hex whose movement factor cost is equal or more than 4 movement factors, or all of a unit's available non-double time movement, may not be made unless if the unit is already CX. No, may not be made if the unit is already CX. Otherwise, it may advance but becomes CX in the process. In no case
okay.
may a unit advance if it retains no movement factors after deducting for portage costs. So you'd
Okay,
still be
so I
able to do
can do
it.
it. Okay, well, in that case, I'm assault moving into here. And I am assault moving into here.
Again, it's why I think they're W10 being that whatever the actual whatever the hex actually is, I think is that important factor.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is that you're going to come over here, and you're going to come over here, because no pain, no gain. Actually, probably here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so you're going to go CX, and you're going to come on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you guys are going to CX, and you're going to go 1, bypass 2, bypass 3, bypass 4, 5, 6, bypass 7, 8. Um, and that is all my movements.
Cool.
Your defensive fire.
15 up one, baby. 5 on 15 is 3 morale jack.
Oof. Alright. 7 or less. He's pinned. Um, then... So that's 5 or less, 5 or less. Oof. They're both stripe.
Take whatever victories I can get.
It's a good thing reinforcements are coming that way.
Do we have any other shots? Nope. Advanced fire phase.
Advanced fire phase. I don't really have any that I could do. So we'll go ahead and go all the way to the route phase.
It's all good.
I have no routes.
I have 1 route. You will go into E5, continue to FF4, and then A4 for 6.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and go for the advanced phase. These guys will continue on here. He will continue on here. He will CX into here. He will CX into here. You'll go into here. You'll go into here. Alrighty, and then you guys. Tut, what to do with you? I think I know what I want to do with you guys. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's go ahead and should it be? Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, we'll go ahead and go into the close combat phase.
Okay.
Um, it's not ambush
No.
because bonsai, and that will be 9-2, uh, which is
It's
4 to
4-1.
1.
Yeah.
Yep, 4 to 1.
I'm
Uh,
going 1-2 against the squad.
all right. All right. How are you feeling?
I mean, look, I still got one pack I want to try and do something with.
Okay.
I no real confidence in them, but uh, no weather change, rally, nope.
Oh, I also no rallies.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. 15 up one, baby. 8 on 15 is one check. Yeah, it looks like one check.
All right, 9 or less. He's fine. 7, 7. So he's pinned and he's fine.
Bruh, can I not roll sixes on my snipers? That'd be dope. I would love to not roll sixes on my snipers. Is there anything perfect? No. A movement phase, EE5 is going to assault move to FF5.
Okay.
And that's it. Defense fire.
All right. Um, these guys are gonna fire here for 9 up 1.
Okay. Ugh,
So
come on.
4 on the it's 9.
Free check.
Free check.
Alright, well, that's game.
All right.
Because there's no, like, it would have been fucking cool to not suffer a 3 on that one. That's for sure. Because at least, like, if I can get these guys in, right,
Mm-hmm.
now is like the best opportunity because you'd be attacking at half for one guy, so you'd be at a 1-2 if you're attacking both my squads. All I was looking for is not to get destroyed on that one, and there's no like even if my guys are able to do anything, like let's say, because no matter what, it goes through another turn of your movement. Your guys aren't CX'd here, but I mean, you can get into at least E5,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, like at least into E5. You can probably get to F4, and the only way for me to go, because the rules hobble me in this case in the fucking rivers, is like I can either go through a marsh and get fucked, or I can go through a path that goes to one hex. And as soon as that hex is covered, I'm not. My rolls are not going to be doing that well. So, yeah, what a bummer.
I think like
That was a
I don't
bummer.
know. It's just one of those things where it's like I just assume that you know. Well, usually the way it works is that you know a lot more rules than me, so I kind of more or less assumed that you knew that wouldn't be a stream hex.
No,
But
100% because again, like to me, that's a stream hex. If your center dot is on fucking water, that's immediately it's a water obstacle hex, right?
yeah,
Um, now maybe like we have it wrong. Maybe there's something there. Like it seems to
y-
me.
yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Like
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
we
not saying
both
you're
done
not.
the rules dive and we both couldn't find anything. I
Yeah,
think
like it says any non-stream hex whose center dot is in place in a blue background is a water obstacle hex. And then it goes there are 4 types of water obstacle hexes, and it goes canal, river, pond, lake ocean, but like it's not a canal.
Oh, like,
Arguably, you could be like it's a river, but that doesn't make any sense. It can't be a pond because it's not encapsulated. It's not W1, and it's not
mhm.
a lake or ocean. So, by the rules own admissions, like it it's like saying, you know what, that hex actually, do I even have a it's like that hex actually doesn't fucking exist. Boom. That is a black hole of nothing. Which doesn't make sense. And perhaps like I will definitely agree that like maybe there's something that we missed in that instead of one movement factor to get in, it's two and then two to get out because you're going down, up and down. But
Mhm.
to say it's just an open hex, that I would disagree with. But fuck, like, dude, I'm not going to Chaz Smith or whatever directly and being like, yo, bro, what? I need a ruling on this.
Yeah.
I just think they somewhere along the way someone missed something.
Uh, and that's the thing where it's like, is it more of I guess like the big question right now is like the way the scenario played out is like, is that even an intentional like thing on the side of the designers to, or did they like you think that it was a stream hex as well?
Yeah, I it certainly begs the question, and like, yeah, I think
And
for funsies, like, I'll take a screenshot of this map and just be like, and I'm gonna post it in the Discord. I don't expect to like, is this a water? Let's get our
if so, like is this a water obstacle? If so, what kind?
uh, is W10 or how many move factors does it cost to enter W10? And then I'll put new posts, and then we'll add a photo. Man, this is the first time I've ever created a thread. It's actually not that bad. Kudos to you, Discord. What board is this?
Uh, for
47.
no 30 something. I was like, no, it can't be 40 something. It's 30 something.
No, it's board
Oh,
47.
it's 47. Oh,
Yeah,
must be
board
one of those
47.
action card ones.
It's not a stream X, but is a water obstacle. How many move factors does it take? Post. There you go. And maybe I'll never get an answer because whatever. Because I hate skulking, so nobody wants to answer my questions. But well,
Hmm.
we'll see. But yeah, I certainly agree with the sentiment. Like either W10 is meant to be a stream hex that you have to enter at the cost of normal stream stuff, or it's an open ground hex, but like, or it's a gully hex, despite the color of the, what's inside, and you still have to pay an amount. And I think that's probably like if I had to bet money on it, I would say yeah, you have to pay two to get in, and four to get out into X10, for example, if you're going into the jungle, or two to get out to get into bypass.
Hmm.
That's how I would read it. I think if anybody is to play this scenario and says it's an open ground hex and you get to go in and out at for one movement vector, I think we've shown clearly that like it's a little bit much because
Yeah.
you can get to the buildings before I do as reinforcements, which for this scenario is a little powerful. And obviously, I
Yeah.
would have set up differently as well had I known. Like, I would have had some guys in DD8, DD9 instead, or whatever.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I'm not sure about this, but it's like, because usually like, oh, Jobo knows what he's doing. But at this time I was like, did I get the drop on him? Question mark.
I mean, the again, like it's one of those like small peculiarity things of like, oh, that's just a
Yeah.
thing you missed or whatever. And in a game as complicated as this, like, yeah, it'll happen no matter what. Look at like the bonsai, right? Like missing bonsai. Um, not to
Well, I
like
was
not the
I couldn't.
cashade or whatever, but
Yeah, I couldn't do it turn one anyways. Not that I
yeah,
had line of sight.
but it's like you when you it's happened to me before where it's like, oh, I can't do this turn one, so I won't think about it, and then come turn four or whatever, I'm like, oh fuck, I could do this, right?
So
Um,
I'm curious.
hmm.
What is the point of saying you cannot bonsai turn one? I'm just trying to like visualize where on the map, because I have to set up in T back. Where on the map would I be able to see any of your guys?
From T backwards, and I could set up from Y.
He gets up in yeah, no, T that won't work there.
T to Y.
I mean, I guess if you set up in Y7 and I'm here in S7, I could go 2, 4. Even
Yep.
that's even then that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
But that doesn't matter. Bonsai charge requires only vision, right?
Yeah,
Because bonsai charge is the 8 hexes, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna double
yeah.
check that before I like keep spouting that.
It's not 8 hexes, it's 8 movement factors.
Is it 8 movement factors?
Yeah, it's 8 movement factors. Because if you pull it out here, it's 8 right here.
No. But bonsai charge gives you 8. But I think to declare a bonsai charge, you just need to be within 8 hexes.
Oh,
That's what makes bonsai charge powerful.
okay.
Um,
Maybe.
any
I
good declare, even if adjacent, different hexes, leader, participate, blah, 825.53. All participants, continuous change, free to move, can't have moved yet, guard, etc. Yeah, at least one unit in the human wave chain must have a LOS to an enemy unit, the quote unquote target, within 8 hexes, which the chain will move
okay.
towards during that movement phase. Which is again why it's like so powerful is you just say like, well, I can see you, so and you like I don't have a lot of lines of sight myself, so the idea is like all this rough terrain that's so hard to go through anyways, you can just blow through it.
Yeah.
I think another thing too in and probably more to the point of W10 not being a stream hex, and I think this makes a lot of sense in this context is like you can bypass a lot more shit on the southern, well, quote unquote southern side, how we're looking at it, than you can up north, right?
Yeah.
And if I was looking at this map and you told me that W10 is a one entry, one leave, I would make it so you can't bypass jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, like you have the amount of speed that you're doing. So
Even then though, the rules like specifically said light jungle too. So it's like
I know, and I think the reason why they made it so that wasn't dense jungle is dense jungle is pretty harsh in that like once you get
uh-huh.
into an interior, it's you get straying and you can't like. Can you even shoot a mortar from a dense jungle? I don't think you can.
I don't know.
There's something
But
about it, but yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, there's just something where dense jungle is just a lot more in how to move. It might be too punishing, whereas like allowing you to bypass for free on so many of these hexes, maybe that's probably that would be the conclusion I would come to. But
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a scenario designer yet.
And it's one of those things that I just think about. It's like, huh. I because I saw that and I'm like, okay, well if there's any I was just looking at the stream rules basically, and so it was like I was looking at how to cross them, and then I just came across that oh, it doesn't. It's when two of them meet, and I'm like, okay, well that one doesn't. What does that mean? And does never tells me, and never tells you.
Yeah, and I mean, to your point, it's like, oh, I see it as stream hacks. I'm not gonna read up on the stream hacks rules, or like I'm not gonna see. I'm gonna look at the stream rules, but I'm not gonna look for. I might look for the effects, not how it's qualified. So,
Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah.
I think like other than checking like water obstacle, like, yeah, it's very strange because like water obstacle is all star at symbol, which is can't enter during an advanced phase, and would be all your movement factors, and only if it's fordable, B 20.8.
I don't know.
And yeah, like a Ford would have to be like by SSR, and the Ford is way too punishing comparatively.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one, like you would have to be marked as a Ford, so if it's not, it would just be all. But all for a hex that is like it's this weird split where like W10 would cost all of your movement to get in, but X9 would just cost 3 or 4 or 2 depending on the condition,
Yeah.
right? And
And
I think more to
yeah.
that point, like it doesn't say there's no rule that says what the type of stream is.
It actually in the rules it says if it's undefined, it's automatically considered shallow.
Oh, well, maybe that's why. I'm actually curious. You know what? I'm gonna check something real quick because I don't think it'll be the case because I'd be actually very surprised. I'm gonna get a refill on that soon. Blood und Jungle. Come
Are
on,
we
it's
still
not just.
are we still streaming it though?
Yeah. Actually, give me a sec. Blood and Jungle. For the streaming people, thanks for watching. Hopefully, this kerfuffle of a scenario won't put people off of BFP's product. I'm actually surprised at like how this one turned out because I typically think they're well done. But all that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you hopefully on Tuesday. For people who are celebrating, Happy Canada Day. For people who will be celebrating, I will probably just wish you on Tuesday, but Happy America Day or whatever
Fourth
when
of
that comes
July.
around. So